For the Jay Inslee speech, the main thing I really liked about him was that he localized the issues to Washington State, which is important to me because the fact that, number one, he's active governor still, and he's not running for re-election during the presidential race. Therefore, he can still keep his spot. And so the fact that he's still focused on Washington was probably the number one priority to me in that speech. And second thing I really liked about him was the passion he had for climate change. A lot of those candidates aren't too passionate about certain issues yet, and that's fine to kind of play it safe, but I really want to see the vulnerability to say, I really care about this, and this is how we're going to do it. And so I really like his plan to use renewable power and electric cars and things like that that will benefit us in the short term, and then localize it to make it so people with lower incomes can afford things, and it's not just a rich person's issue to do things like drive an electric car, like I do, I guess. But even that was not super expensive. And that question about that guy asked was about making renewable power affordable was kind of funny to me, because the fact that my car sells for $4,000 right now in the market. So I really cool how he's able to talk to everyday Americans about climate change, something he really cares about, and making it about Washington State. The one question I would have for him is that does he think that climate change will be the deciding issue in the 2020 election? I think it'd be a good one, but I'm not sure that the public buzz is enough to really make him a one-issue candidate that will carry him to the nomination and to beat Trump. I think he has a good chance for it, given the fact that he's a good-speaking, handsome guy with great experience under him and a great track record, both to see how he can evolve going forward as more candidates challenge him on other issues rather than just climate change.